Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another Azure gaming video, and today's video is going to be my review for Ffbe or Pure-HEARTED VIVI. We're going to talk about his stuff like TMR, STMR, Vision Card, and normal form, Braveshire form, and Shujupo for him. Alright, let's go.
This video is sponsored by Amazon Coins. Get 10,000 Amazon Coins for $80 instead of $100. That's a savings of 20%. You can use the Amazon Coins to buy Lapis for FFBE. I placed a link in the description below. Check it out after you watch the video.
So here's his Trustmaster reward. It's Importance of Life. This boosts Mag by 75 Mag TDH. So this currently has the highest Mag TDH among all the TMR materials in the game. So it goes great on Ffbe and any Magic True Double Hand Mages. Super Trustmaster reward is Vivi's Hat, FF9. This gives a flat magic of 72, Spirit 20, and MP 100. So currently, this has the highest flat mag among all the hats in the game. Ark's Hat, that's Ark's STMR, comes in at a distant second at 64 mag. So goes great on Ffbe and all mages or hybrid damage healers if you're focusing them on magic in the game. Vision Card, it has the same Vision Card as Envy's Dane, useless on Ffbe obviously. Not sure what they were thinking giving him an attack-based Vision Card, but Ffbe wants Demon Who Learned Humanity from Envy Ibarra or Heartless Sage from Envy Soul instead of this card. Normal form, Ffbe is mainly a buffer. In normal form, he can buff his own mag using a dedicated buffing skill for up to 500 mag, similar to Mellow skill. This stacks with a normal mag buff of 300, so 300 plus 500, that's 800 mag buff. The buff ends when he deals damage, so make sure to not do anything damage skills before you get up to 500 mag. Alright, so imbue 3 different kinds of elements, namely fire, lightning, and ice to the party. He boosts the damage to their respective elements by 15% for lightning and ice and 30% for fire, and enables the party to use a 30-hit hybrid damage skill. This has triple Stardust Ray because it's 30 hits. And it also imperils by 120%, so any unit in your party can imperil lightning, fire, and ice by 120% after Vivi casts his skill. He can also recover MP by 100 and increase LB gauge by 5 to the party. He can triple cast this to maximum effect, so 15 LB per turn and 300 MP per turn if you triple cast it. Buff magic and spirit by 300% and recover 300 MP to the party. It also increases the modifiers to certain black magic skills used by the party. This is a 5-turn cooldown available on turn 1. He can use CWA Ice, Fire, and Lightning black magic and also non-elemental black magic. He can also use a lot of different black magic, but those don't really do much damage. Lastly, he can deal immense dark damage, magic damage to all enemies and all allies using his limit burst. So based on his FF9 character or unit, he does damage to all allies using his meteor skills, all enemies and all allies. So make sure your party has 100% dark resist to prevent the damage. His LB has 1 hit only, so it is perfect for finishing a dark chain. His LB also increases the modifiers to his magic attacks, excluding his LB, so the modifiers also apply to his black magic. So if you really want to do the max damage using his black magic, cast his LB first. Alright, so normal form passives. Key passive for Ffbe in both forms is that he does more damage when his magic is reflected and the reflected magic self-change. So it's kind of like the tag change that the tag units have, similar to that. So normal attack will be changed to a physical type but magic-based attack that attacks a single enemy. Bolting Strike Chain and buffs 150 magic to the party. He has 150 mag TDH if you have his Trust TMR or STMR equipped. 60% to all other stats. No dual wield. He only has 100% chain cap modifier, so you need Save Your Soul's Lightning STMR to cap that. 140% magic when equipped with a rod. So if you equip his Mace of Zeus, his 5-star base SMR, you can have that 140 magic passive. He doesn't have any ailment resistances, which is kind of bad. Elemental resistances, he has 50% fire, 30 ice and lightning. Killers, none in his normal form, but he does have some killers in Brazier form. Miscellaneous skills, he has 70% MP refresh and 3 LB per turn. Brazier form. So Ffbe is a magic damage dealer in Brazier form. He can buff his own mag using a dedicated buffing skill for up to 500% mag, so similar to his normal form. He can triple and quadruple cast innate black magic and abilities, so his normal form only could triple cast. He can still recover MP by 100. He can still buff mag and spirit by 300. He can still use his CWA ice, fire, and lightning. And a new LB, it deals non-elemental magic damage, can be imbued since it's a physical attack, so similar to Envy Lastwell LB, and also similar to Rem and Ace. So he's the updated version of them, a physical mage using his Brazier's LB. This does damage to all enemies. And this LB has 4 hits, so not really a finisher skill, but you can fit it in a chain if you want. And this increases the modifier to all his magic attacks, excluding his LB. So similar to his normal form LB, this also gives a bit of modifiers to his black magic. So passives in Brazier form, they are a bit different. So normal attack still does magic single target damage. Bolting Shard Chains, this buffs 230 mag to the party. Mag TDH, he gains 50% more. He gains 100% LB damage. And he gains more fire resistance and ice resistance, 50% and 20% more. He gains 300% magic avian killer, so pretty good against avian enemies. So you can bring him to the last boss in Dark Visions if you want. And then 100% physical avian killer. Miscellaneous 7% MP refresh, 3 auto LB, and 600 static mag. Alright, so that's it pretty much in his Brave Shift form passives. So weaknesses. Ffbe doesn't have a way to cast Reflect by himself. If you noticed, he doesn't have that in his kit, so he needs external support from units like Loyal Knight Steiner. So Steiner is also in the banner, so you might get him while trying to get Vivi. He doesn't have a lot of LB passives he can benefit from. He also lacks an active LB buff, and his passive LB damage is just 100%. So how do we use Ffbe? So he's best used in Brazier form to deal damage using black magic. Since he can deal more damage using reflected magic and can quad cast black magic, we need a way to apply 4 stacks of reflect to the party. Only Loyal Knight Steiner can do that, and he's able to cast a 4-stack reflect to the party, making him the perfect partner to Ffbe. So the math looks like this: 6 units, you'll bring 6 units, you apply 4 stacks of reflections, and each skill does 8 hits, so 6 times 4 times 8, that's 192 chained by Ffbe and Steiner. It's self-training, by the way, so you don't need a change of you don't need to chain VV with another VV or CW chaining because it's self-chained, so pretty good with just 2 units. Ffbe can also be used in normal form as an element and imbue unit and buffer, so he can also grant triple Stardust Ray chaining to all allies, making them able to build a chain for himself or someone to finish. So his best element is fire, since he can boost fire damage by 30%. He has the highest AoE fire boost in the game, with Envy Roy Mustang, a limited unit by the way, coming in at a close second with 25% fire damage boost. Envy Terra and other fire damage healers like Glasswell and Regan can benefit from the fire boost. Alright, so lastly, Vivi can function as an LB damage healer. So accumulate his magic in normal form up to 500% and buff his mag by 300% for a total bonus of 800% mag. Brave Shift then fire off his LB. In order to maximize his damage, have somebody buff his LB damage like Yoshikiri or Eurasia and fill his LB gauge so he can fire his LB again during his 4-turn Brave Shift cooldown duration, because he is forced back to normal form after 4 turns. Alright, so how do we gear him? In Brave Shift form, NVVV is a magic TDH mage, so we will gear him accordingly. So Mace of Zeus FF9 is his 5-star version's STMR. It got an update or upgrade in FFB JP, which has boost. It can boost the modifiers to his black magic by a certain amount. So I'm hoping they bring it to global as well. So this will be best in slot for him. Equip his STMR for his hat, Minister's coat, Shantoto's STMR, Curse Doll from a Trial, Healer Light from Envy Soul. You can also buy that using summon coins in his exchange shop. Indestructible Light, Savior Soul's Lightning's STMR to cap his chain modifier. A Killer Slot, Black Mage Slacker from Mellow for 50% LB damage and 50% mag. Azure Radiance is Starlight Elena's STMR, so you can have 150 more magic TDH. So that's 50 plus 150 plus 150 plus Demon Who Learn Humanity, that gives 50%, I think. So you will max out his you max out his magic TDH. You can also equip Envy Soul's Vision Card Heartless Sage if you're lacking in magic passives. Alright, so should you pull NVVV? So pull if you're in need of an up-to-date magic damage healer who isn't an evoked magic damage healer. If you want a mage to bring in dark visions that can be imbued with Envy Laswell, because he is extremely flexible with his elements, because his BSLB can be imbued. You want a fire damage buffer for Envy Terra and other fire damage healers, so he's the best one to buff their fire damage. Next is Envy Roy. You want to bounce black magic and deal massive damage, so if you want to experiment with that, I think he's worth pulling for. You need Loyal Knight Steiner though, if you want to do that. Number 5, you want to have the best mag hat in the game, so currently he has the best great STMR, best mag hat in the game. And number 6, if you're a fan of FF9 and more specifically a fan of Vivi Best Boy. Alright, so that's it guys. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you enjoyed this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me in different social media. The links are in the description. And let me know if I missed anything. Let me know in the comments if you're pulling for NVVV or you're saving for another mage that will come in the future, or if you're saving for NV Tifa or NV Sephiroth. Alright guys, thanks for watching again. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.